Yes, hello everyone. So actually, it's an honor to be here today, and I'm grateful that Swedbank has been given the airtime to tell our skilling story the second year in a row. So yeah, today I will be sharing the highlights from the last year of our journey. And let's start. Let's start with our ultimate goal. And our goal is professional sustainability for our colleagues. And this is also actually also the answer to the question of why we are speaking here again, because during the last year, we have understood even more deeply that professional sustainability is a continuously evolving mindset, repeating the process and ensuring never ending progress. And this is important not only for us as an organization, but also for our employees and each individual who is working in Swedbank. And why it is so important to us? There's a question. Today, there's an answer. Today, more than 2,000 employees work in Swedbank Latvia and more than 15,000 in Swedbank Group in total. In Latvia, our colleagues work in more than 46 different units and we have more than 250 different job roles. We can say that internally we have our own small but very well functioning marketing, IT, customer servicing, HR, data, and many other companies full of highly skilled professionals. It is a perfect talent pool that any company would wish for, taking into account the current job market challenges where everyone is sometimes competing also for non-existing talent. At the same time, we have created a strong internal job market where our colleagues have great opportunities for growth and ability to realize their career ambitions, as well as the possibilities to change the direction of their careers and start it in a completely new, different field. And but still, we see that this talent pool needs to adapt to the changes to remain competitive and be able to drive the transformations. We as organization continue our development and growth promoted by continuously evolving tech, new ways to approach our customers, and of course our industry specifics, new regulations and certifications. These all lead us to drive our talent pool skills towards super jobs. And you might ask, what are super jobs? Super jobs are roles that combine work and responsibilities from multiple traditional jobs using technologies in more extensive way and involving a more complex set of skills and also human skills. These roles have not existed before, meaning that potential candidates in the external or internal job market have not appeared yet, or the talent pool is very, very limited. For example, right now we have a job role that requires an experienced automated marketing expert with a legal background and specialization in GDPR area. At first glance, it seems impossible to find such a talent internally or externally, and I can only imagine the face of my colleague recruiter who receives this request. So this is the reason why we investing in the professional sustainability of our own employees has continued being the highlight of our upskilling journey also during the last year. The second, our highlight or the biggest challenge, which could be described with the words, let's go there, I do not know where. And I hope you recognize this picture. Yes, and it feels like for Harry Potter. Even you have found a seemingly non-existing platform, there is still a wall you have to break through. How do we build the courage in our organization to break through this wall to get to the future? And the answer to this is no regret capabilities. Those we are confident we will need in the nearest future. Capabilities and competencies that will be necessary for all employees to adapt to changing job requirements and to be able to take on the next career step. To identify these capabilities, we applied strategic long-term planning long-term planning to our workforce, followed by extensive analysis. And the result you see, 5 areas that are our safest return on our investments in our employees, ensuring that we can break through the wall to get to the future. But those who might see in our presentation in the previous event last year might say that this is nothing new. Correct. But there is another mindset that goes above and beyond all these. A mindset and behavior that we have strengthened during over the last year. And I already heard this word when I joined this conference, and it is self leadership. And because you must have courage to go through the wall, we as an organization have described the way for our employees to move towards a professionally competitive future. But we are in this journey together. We might show you the way not to trip and fall, but you have to participate and find the courage to go for it. Self leadership enables for us to create a culture of performance, accountability, and responsibility for personal development and also for professional sustainability. Therefore, we have strengthened the focus on it during the last year. We have clearly described the expectations of our employees, what it means to be a self leader, and this is not only about responsibility, but also about specific skills and abilities to be able to adapt to the changes. The second one, we ensured some very important skill development. For example, feedback asking and giving skills, and also we have created speak up culture and backing it up with a strong learning culture, a growth mindset, and continuous learning and development opportunities every day. And here we come towards the third highlight. The most common frustration that our employees have expressed during the last year. How it might be possible for me to practice the future skills already in the present. And we have heard such sentences, I do not have time, you are only frightening us, nothing will change, or what's in it for me? And here we come how we actually deal with that. Our answer is that we let our employees to start experiencing future skills in various levels during their daily working life. We have created internal upskilling programs for no regret competence development. These give the opportunity for our employees either to strengthen existing ones or acquire completely new skills. Here is an example of how it works in our data analytics upskilling program. The three different experiences of our colleagues in this program are illustrated by the following quotes. First one, maybe I could start loving data and working with data isn't as much of a pain I have thought. Check for awareness. The second one, I have strengthened my skills how to be more efficient in my work with the data. And this is something really our colleagues can use and apply to their daily work. And actually, this is the result that we are also happy about. And the third one is that I see that data area could be my next career step. And for me, as a colleague from HR, this is great success because we have one more potential great internal candidate for our data vacancies. In the parallel, we have also included in the performance development or performance management process a joint team discussion on future no-regret capabilities, where we ask colleagues in their teams to discuss following questions. Which one to two future capabilities would be most important for your team? And the second one, how would you using this capability look in the context of your team? How you can develop it? And actually, these discussions gives each team the opportunity discuss how their field or their competence or their responsibility area will look in the future. A little bit try to understand and maybe search, and also how job roles will change and what competencies will be in rise or become more relevant. And summing it up, our last year experience, we can now say that there is a key success factors in the work with skilling for the future and employees professional sustainability. And these key success factors are, first one, storytelling, meaning why you as an individual exactly now should think about your future employability even though your current professional life and career seems quite stable. The second one is development as a daily practice and focus. aiming for sustainable performance through continuous development, embedding future capabilities in our annual business planning cycle, and integrate skill requirements into our people processes, such as talent acquisition, career development, and of course, learning and development. And development is very, very important and integral part for everything. And finally, number three, the clear ownership of exact future competence, meaning that we need a lot of support from the business side, who is ready to set up a competent strategy and execute on it in cooperation with HR. And with this, I would like to say thank you for listening to our story of skilling of our colleagues for resilience, and I wish you to be brave and take the challenge. I can ensure this will be challenging, but there will be a lot of fun. And find the power in your employees and try to show them the way to walk through towards the future of work. Thank you.
Thank you, Dace, for this great presentation of what Swedbank has been doing. Parsla.
Yes, that's actually have maybe quite a personal question to you, but maybe it is also a bit of a philosophy of Swedbank. So who owns the development of employees?
It's a great question because employees think that the HR or academy owns it, but actually we are thinking, and this is our also approach, that manager, employee, and we all owns our own development. That's why we are saying, and that's why we also have established this self-leadership concept in our organization.
How do you develop the self-leadership in a person? Meaning, we discussed it also
Oh,
earlier today, and it didn't sound like there is one good answer to that question. So what's your answer?
yeah. I think this is a long journey. First of all, we have described specific expectations that we expect from our colleagues. And one of this is this responsibility of your personal development. And for these different or let's say behaviors that we expect, we also are providing support for employees how to actually practice these things, what it means to be responsible for your development. So we have descriptions and we have also tools how to develop our colleagues in specific areas
Okay, so
of
it's
self-leadership.
pretty much the mixture of different tools which you have to apply. It will never be one recipe which will work for everyone.
No, and the crucial part is employees' willingness to
True,
do it.
true. Thank you, thank you.
And I have one follow-up question for Dace, just out of interest. So have you noted any national variations? Because Swedbank, of course, works all across Northern Europe. And how does the program work in Latvia, perhaps, compared to other places?
To be honest, I do not see differences right now. So I think that there is no cultural differences in the development topic. I think so.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dace.